when did I write this? About 2 years ago I wrote this tune.
Oh, yeah.
I had a little hopeful moment there, and and I wrote this tune. It's called Obama's March to the White House. Yeah.
All right. And now we're going to do a ukulele tune. But first, before that...
Now, the interesting thing, over the last, I don't know, maybe it's the last 10 years, the ukulele has come back with a vengeance, you know? And it's so great, because it was always a part of old-time music, really. You can see a lot, you look back at the old pictures, and you always see pictures of ukuleles, and we were at a uke. Can anybody see this ear here? I have like all this extra stuff on my ear. It's like I have like this wishing place over here and all this other. Anyway, we were at this uke event it was in Portland, and there's this guy Mark Gutierrez who's from Nebraska, and he's an amazing guitar player and uke player. And I was walking into the dining hall, and he was walking out, and he saw my ears, and he said, "Boxing or wrestling?" And I said, "Hey, I was born with these ears." And he goes, "Those are stock?" So yes, these are my ears, and I'm very happy with them. But I think they work a little better than the regular ears, actually.
That don't stick out as far.
They don't stick out as far, yeah.
Another time we were in Portland playing at a uke event, and there's a guy named Aaron Keim who's from Boulder, Colorado.
I can't believe you're telling this.
And-
Yeah.
And it was bugging Greg all weekend, like, this guy reminds me of somebody. I can't figure it out. And finally got on stage and said, hey, everybody.
I was about to introduce Aaron Keim, and,
Yeah.
and he said, hey, everybody, doesn't he remind you of, what's his name now?
Shaggy.
Shaggy, Scooby-Doo's boy, you know? And everybody in the audience goes, yeah, Shaggy, you know? So anyway, Aaron gets up there, and he's tuning up, and he's going, well, I wasn't going to say anything, but since Greg said that, I have to say this. Doesn't Greg Canote remind you of Mr. Potato Head? And the tough part about it is, I ran backstage, I ran into the bathroom, I looked in the mirror, and I said, dang, he's right.
And by extension, I look like him too. So
Mr. Potato Head's ugly brother.
Yeah. As we say in our family, drugly other.
Ugly.